Alright, so here's the second part for this laser pointer. By the way, I keep saying this laser pointer, it has actually a brand, but I don't really dwell on this brand. It's not something like you might have heard before, Meck or something, whatever it is. And if you purchase it from eBay or something, since this is a Chinese production, it might come with various random or no names and such. But this is the shape, so this is actually something that you might recognize on the internet. And yeah, I inserted the one battery and then immediately could test if the battery is working. So if I press on the laser, it's working. You see the laser there? But this is a tiny dot. I mean, I'm not sure if this battery is a bit depleted or if it is normal. So compared to the green laser, I might do it on another video, side by side comparison. This is like nothing. Yes, for sure, this is not going to disturb anything. And in fact, this is a bit disappointing. So I expected a kind of better or slightly higher output or brightness laser. This is, I know it's a bright room right now, but this is like 5 meters tops, and yes, you can see it, but you need to pay attention. Compared to the green laser, this is like nothing. Anyway, the battery is somewhat working, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to insert this tiny USB receiver to this laptop. This is a very small, slow laptop with just like Intel Celeron processor, so it thinks normally more than and your laptop might think, but it still has Windows 10. So let's see what's happening. So I just inserted it as much as I could, and this is the protrusion that it makes. As you can see there, it's nearly a centimeter protrusion, maybe slightly less. So far it hasn't done anything, so I was expecting some sound or something from the computer. It did not give me any sound whatsoever, even though the hard drive is working right now. I checked the user manual, by the way. The user manual said like the output is maximum less than 5 milliwatt, but that user manual is probably garbage. I believe the sticker on it than the user manual. So nothing happened. There is one USB 3 and one USB 2 point I have. So you see. So let's see if I can. Let me turn on the volume. Let's see if it makes a difference if I insert it to the USB 2. Oh, so at least it recognizes the USB thing is inside or not, because when I just pulled it out, it made the noise. So let me insert this here to the USB 2. Okay, now it made the sound. Maybe I didn't hear it first time, but nothing seems to be installing. Like there is no notification or anything popping up. I'm not sure if this is the way it should be, but let's see. So let me go to my files and open up a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation here. Okay, so a PowerPoint presentation is now opening up. So this is the critical part. This is what I purchased this this laser pointer for, right? And it's a bit more complex because yes, it has these 4 buttons, but apparently you can double press certain buttons and you can get different things, such as that mute thingy. So for example, if I were to press the up and the screen button for 2 minutes, it is going to mute thing. And also if I press it for long, it's going to do something. Oh, it does something. Okay, so it registers the button because right now it is going through certain things. If I select it, it says it selects hyperlink. I don't know what exactly hyperlink means. Um, and if I double click on it, oh, it highlights it. Okay. So what the hell am I doing? Wow, it's doing something with that. It is using an alignment increase in that position. Why does it work that way? I have no clue. Let me click on this again. So I'm not sure. Let me show it like this. Okay. So if I click on it, it basically selects things. And if I double click on it, it highlights things. And I just erased that. Oh my God. So that's not good because, you know, during a presentation, one is focusing much on the brain and what you're going to say and not much on the fingers. So if I double click on things, I can mess things up. If I apparently long press it, it's going to change windows. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's basically switching like this. So that's nice. That's a good thing. So let's say if I open three things, one is a Explorer, the other one is Mozilla Firefox, and the other thing is PowerPoint. And if I long press it, it cycles itself. So I just keep pressing it. Okay. By the way, this is a PC, as you noticed. The user manual says for Mac, there might be a little bit more limited things. So it says that in Mac you can do page down, page up, escape, play, blank screen, volume, and you can screen brackets and such, but it still does most of things, but maybe not the change window function. So that cycling might not work in Windows. Anyway, so let's try the other buttons, which is yes, slide down. So I am pressing it and going this goes up. So yeah, the buttons, which is the most important thing, is working, right? So let me go a little bit further. And this is like about a meter. It is working. I'm not somebody who's going to be very far away from that computer, but yeah, at least we need a couple of meters, right? I would say 5 meter, maximum of 10 meters is enough. So the entire length of this room is like 6 meter, and if I go to the other way around to the other end of my room, it will be like 5 meter from this distance. So let's test this. Let's test if it can actually recognize things from that distance. Sorry, I'm again doing everything one-handed. So it doesn't need to be perfect anyway. So yeah, this is the, let me pull this even further. Come on. Yeah, I need a stable camera. But nobody watches my videos, so I don't have a reason to purchase a stable camera yet, because nobody cares anyway. So I'm just doing it for myself. That's fine. This is a vacuum started lecture. Okay, so now I am about 2 meters away. So let's see if I press things. Yes, it still changes. Press things, it changes. Let me now go. This is like 3 meters. Yep, it still registers it. Still registers it. Let me see if I can cycle between things. I can barely see different windows. This is, yes, now Firefox. Let me select the Explorer. Yes, so that's the distance about 3, almost 4. And now I'm going to be at the very my door. So I guess this is like 5 meters at most. Let me go back to PowerPoint, yes. And now I am going up. Now this is almost 5 meters away, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but it actually changes it. Let me go full screen. I don't know how to go full screen on this yet, so I'll see I'll see if I can go full screen from the device itself, because that would be cool. Then I can shuffle things like this. Oh, now that I've gone full screen, there are two options. There's the full screen option of the slide and the slide view of the slide. Because yes, full screen actually opens another window in Windows 10. So by the way, the Office that I'm using is Office 2007, so it's a 10-year-old Office. And there is a note: if you are using WPS Office, which is the free, I forgot what it stood for, one or two functions might not work, it says. But this is the Microsoft Office, official 2007 Microsoft Office. And again, yeah, but I was at the top and I cannot go top, so the computer is warning me with this sound. So I can go bottom, and it works. And if I were to use the pointer, that's the disappointing thing, because pointer at this distance is barely visible. That's very disappointing. So I might actually, yeah, if I use the other laser pointer though, then again, this is going to be the super strong. I will make a video for you to show the difference. There's a great difference. I mean, this is too low and the other one's too high. I think people are still going, if you are paying attention, they will be okay with this intensity. If they are sitting at the back of a larger classroom, they might not see anything. Yeah. This doesn't have a touchpad on it, so it's not like I can actually show the mouse cursor on it, but that's the thing. Okay, so if I click on it once, does it do anything? No. So that's the hyperlink thing. So because it didn't have hyperlink, oh, if I double click on it, it goes up. I think I'm going, no, I'm going down. So let's see, if I go down and then go up, if I click on it, it goes down. So if I go up twice and double click on it, it goes down again. So double clicking on it on full PowerPoint actually goes down. Weird. Anyway, there are a couple of other things apparently, so such as the volume thingy. Let's see if I can. So if I click on the if I click at the same time this and this, it should go mute. And yes, you see this? So it went mute. Let me double press it again, and now the volume went back on. So let me go escape, and you can also should be able to see it. So if I double click on it, yes, it went to mute, and if I double click on it, it came back. So nice, user manual is right on that. And the other thing is, if I press the laser and up, it's going to increase the volume, and if I press the laser and down, it's going to decrease the volume, which is weird because laser, I thought, is just assigned the laser, but apparently not. So let's see. Yeah, I can see the volume getting increased. So you see, I'm increasing the volume, and if I double press the laser, and I can decrease the volume. And I noticed that volume increase is incremental, whereas volume decrease is exponentially incremental. I'm not sure if this is the case. And because it's a laser, because I press on it, there is a brief moment where the laser is shown or not. Oh, because it's this is a reflective screen, yeah. So yeah, it's not actually easy for you to see there, and the laser pointer is weak anyway. So let me see if I can. Yeah, it just very briefly lights up, especially if I press the. If I perfectly press at the same time, the laser pointer doesn't even light up. Okay, so that's nice. I can't control volume. By the way, apparently there is a way to turn it off and turn it on, and that's by pressing the two most distant buttons. So if I press this and that for 2 seconds, it's going to turn off, and if I press it again for 2 seconds, it's going to turn on. And apparently the laser pointer is going to briefly shine there or something. Yeah, you didn't see it, but it actually turned itself off, and now nothing is working. So not even the laser pointer is working. Nothing. The device is completely off. This is a good thing because you might accidentally press the buttons and drain it. So there isn't a separate on-off button. I'm glad that they actually invented a turn on, turn off thing. This way you won't accidentally drain, or you won't accidentally go slide up or down while in the classroom and such. That's really great. So now let me press these two buttons again. And I think, yeah, now it is working again. So yeah, I can turn it on and off. That is great. That is great. The only thing right now I'm missing is there a full screen thingy? Oh, okay, there's one more thingy. I can long press the up and down, and apparently it says it does something else if I do that. Oh, and the hyperlink function doesn't apparently work in the WPS office, so that's the only thing that doesn't work. And the hyperlink function also doesn't work in apparently Mac OS. So whatever, I don't really do that. Hyperlink, I think if there's a website and you can open that website, I guess that's what it's trying to say. I don't think I have a URL in that particular PowerPoint I have here. In some of my PowerPoints, there was a hyperlink, not in this one. Yeah, it's not easy for me to show right now because I need to find a hyperlink thingy or URL. Let's see if I can find it. No, sometimes I put the in there as a reference some website there, but I need to find this. But the up and down are working. Yeah, I established that anyway. So no, I cannot immediately find it. So if it is, I don't know, I'm not sure if it is very important, but that suggests if you can use it, then from that distance without, going back to your computer, you can actually click on a hyperlink and open a website. I think that's what it is used for. I just cannot demonstrate it right now. Let's go back to the long press. So if I long press this up, it's going to go to empty screen, and yes, I can do that. So that's nice. Oh, it says it's going to go to empty screen and slide presentation mode. So doesn't have a direct empty. It just shows the empty screen, but it actually doesn't show it. So I want to turn it off. I can't. I don't think I can directly turn it. Oh, okay. The upper part. Okay, so I can turn it off. That is good. That's good because sometimes maybe I don't want to show anything, and then I can do that. Now, one thing I've just realized is I don't know what is going to happen if I were to do this with a projection, because in projection mode, what I do is I actually duplicate the screen, so it's going to be the same as this. But I know with Macintosh you can actually have completely different screens, and one with counter of time and such. Also, you can extend the monitor in a PC as well, so those will be different things. So if okay, I can go out of, that's nice. Yes, that's something that I wanted, and this is the empty screen. Okay, so I can basically go to full screen and come out of full screen like this. So let's say I'm at a distance. I cycled back, let's say I was showing a website, and does it work on a website? No. Oh yeah, actually it does. Not that it's going to help me a lot, but it actually cycles, yes, between things. The thing is, oh, can I? No, I can't. No, I can't. I thought maybe can I even open a website just by pressing these things? What it does is it, for example, selects the YouTube, but I don't know how I can select the YouTube from that page now. I can, no, no, no. I could. That's great. Can I go back? No, but I can't even, yeah, I mean, it gives you several things because it functions as some sort of a click, which means I can actually, nah. Yeah, it kind of functions as a click and trying to click on things, but it's not really a mouse. So yeah, I mean, with some getting used to it, maybe I will be able to open something like a website. Though to be honest, while trying to figure it out, it might be just easier to use a mouse. Now, if you have a wireless mouse or something, then it's a different story. But that's not what I'm testing here. Anyway, so yeah, especially this long press and going back to like a slide and then or fast pressing this. That doesn't work here, of course, or just coming out of or going blank again and doing this. So if I go blank and then press on this, it's going to show me that again. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so it doesn't matter after I go blank if I long press it or short press it. And if I long press it and come out of it, this is very handy, and I can still go up or down, or I can just go to slide mode and then show the slide. Yes, so far the most disappointing is the strength or lack of it for this thing. It's very very dim. But other than that, I am so far satisfied with this. I'm not sure if I were to put a different brand of battery, whether it's going to be stronger or not, but it will do the job. At worst, I will have both of my hands busy, and one with this and the other with the much stronger laser pointer that uses two AAA batteries. But I'm okay. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting red to be much more stronger. I just wanted to be slightly more brighter than that. Maybe larger a bit, so that it's easier to see. But I can still, as I said, now I am about 6 meters away. You can barely see this, right? But that's the whole point. You can barely see this. Yeah, that's the only most disappointing thing, but everything seems to be working. So all the buttons are working. The user manual is in that manner, also correct. So that ends my second part and all the testing and impressions of this iMac or just Mac. I guess it's just Mac laser pointer presenter. All right, so yeah, it was a long video, but I think it was worth it. Nice, bye.